You'll have 5 seconds to guess each app by the emoji shown on screen. Each correct answer gives you 1 point. Jot down your scores and we'll see how well you did at the end of the quiz. Let's start easy. Take a look at these emojis. It's the most downloaded app of 2021. It's TikTok. Another simple one to ease you in. This, of course, is the weather app. How about this one next? "71% of Americans use this app, and the answer is Facebook. We have these emojis for number 4. This app is a lifesaver for people across the world that need to store and send big files electronically. It's Dropbox. It's time for another set. This is the Apple app that loads of people use to surf the web, Safari. Which app do these emojis stand for? That's Airbnb, a popular app that lets users book holiday homes across the world. Now, which app is this? This one is PayPal, a handy payment service used by many websites. Take a look at this pair of emojis. The answer is Angry Birds. It started off as a mobile game in 2009 and is now a massive global franchise. Now, let's really test you. Sound this one out and you get Tinder, otherwise known as Tinder, the dating app that's already made over a whopping 55 billion matches. Next up, we have this. It's Firefox, the web browser made by Mozilla. Have you used this today? This one, of course, is Netflix. Now, turn your attention to this one. Launched in April 2004, this one is Google's free email app, Gmail. Let's make things a little trickier. Take a look at these emojis. It's the world's most popular shopping app, Amazon. It was founded in 1994 by Jeff Bezos from his garage. Within 30 days, it had generated $20,000 per week in sales. Which app do these emojis represent? Now, who hasn't heard of Snapchat? Check this one out. It's a video calling app called FaceTime. This app is super famous. The mirror represents you, and when combined with the tube, this gives us YouTube. YouTube has over 2.3 billion users worldwide. Some people can't imagine life without this app. These emojis represent Instagram. There are around 1,000 photos uploaded to Instagram every second. Next up, this one is Twitter. The famous blue bird became the company's mascot in 2010. It symbolizes the freedom and endless possibilities that supposedly come with Twitter. Okay, now it's time to really test you. Take a look and guess the app. This one is the instant message service Telegram, which launched back in 2013. Check this one out. If you've got this one, I'm impressed. The answer is the secondhand marketplace Depop. People across the world use the app to buy and sell unwanted clothes. Now, try this. This one is Facebook's dedicated messaging app, Messenger. Next up, let's go back to an easier one. It's Apple Maps, the app Apple users rely on to get from A to B. It comes pre-installed on most Apple gadgets. Next up, spell it out and you get W plus hats plus apps, which equals WhatsApp. Check this one out. It is one of the most popular communication apps on the planet, iMessage. Things are getting tougher. Try this. This one is food delivery app Postmates. Think you're an expert now, huh? This one is eBay. Take a look at these emojis. The answer is Google Drive, an app many people use to store and share files with their colleagues. Another toughie. A male deer is called a buck, which makes this one the Starbucks mobile app. Here's one for all you brainiacs. Loads of people use this popular card game app to pass time. It's Solitaire. Next up, Face plus Tune equals photo editing app Facetune. Now, which app is this? This one is the Domino's Pizza app. Domino's stores across the globe sell an average of 3 million pizzas a day. Take a look at this one. The chain represents a link, making this one social media app LinkedIn. It's used by professionals across the world to network and connect with each other. Try and guess this one. It might not be one of the apps you use every day. You can use this app to record yourself singing. This one is Voice Notes. We're almost at the end, but let's squeeze a couple more in. The pin and the camera represent the image-sharing app Pinterest. And finally, we have these emojis. Subway plus Surfer gives us Subway Surfer, which is now one of the most downloaded gaming apps of all time. It has over 1 billion downloads. That's the end of our quiz, so let's see how well you did. Out of a total of 35 apps, if you got between 1 and 10, it looks like you're not an app enthusiast. If you scored 11 to 24, you're pretty familiar with your apps, but have a bit more studying to do. If you got between 25 and 35, congrats! You're a technical whiz and a prize-winning decoder. Looks like you can't get enough of your phone.